weather is nice. Hopefully it doesn't rain. And the first one will be juniors versus seniors. So get together a team, like have people participate. It'll be fun. Yeah.
If you're in the orchestra, stand up. If you're in concert band, stand up. If you're in jazz band, stand up. All right, so these are the people who are performing on Friday night at the Winter Arts Festival. You can sit down, all you brilliant, talented people. In addition to performances by the band, the orchestra, the combined band and orchestra, and the jazz band, there will also be a display of student art. I won't ask you to stand up because you don't know who you are yet, those of you who have works on display. There will also be food. So for what other reason, what else could you do on Friday night that's better? We start in the gym at 6:45 Friday night, Winter Arts Festival. Be there.
Starting elections for next year's Executive Student Council. If you are interested in running for a position, you need to come speak to me sometime in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Softball players, today, room 3 for uniforms and information about this weekend. Room 3 at lunch. Thank you.
The DeYoung Museum on Saturday with us to go see the Georgia O'Keeffe exhibit. We need your permission slips as soon as possible just to see that we know who is going on the trip. We'll be having an informational meeting at lunch on Friday. So.
Just a reminder, tomorrow is a D-Day. We will have PATH in our small groups in your Sherpa meeting place, and I look forward to that because it's fun to have a chance to talk over cool stuff with you, the York students.
Paloma, are you here today? Is Paloma here? Come here! Come here! Right now! Run! But Scholastic Art and Writing Awards, which is presented by the Alliance for Young Artists and Writers, has a competition every year. And students can enter in a variety of writing genres. And for their efforts, some of them receive an honorable mention or a silver key, but some of the very best receive a gold key. And this year, our student, Paloma Ruiz, earned a gold key from the Scholastic Art and Writing Awards. That if you are planning to do a one-act play to submit for the One-Act Play Festival at the end of April, they need to be 10 minutes long, keep the plot simple, keep the number of cast members short, and make sure that they are submitted to me, hard copy, by the day we come back from spring break, which I think is March 24th or thereabouts.
That is working on the flower buds for the auction, and you came and got the little kit out of my office. I need those all turned in by next Monday, so you have one more weekend to do them. I am happy to fill out your community service hour forms for in-house community service, but I need them by Monday because all the parents will be putting together the stems and the branches for the centerpieces next Friday. Thanks.
Treasure is, their heart will be also. Matthew 6:21. My grandpa's treasure was his family. He was a funny, brave, smart, loving person. I never doubted this because he would show me his love in so many ways. Not the big and showy ways, but the everyday kind that meant the very most to me. He was the only positive father role model I had. He helped my mom raise me, and he was my pal. Several years ago, my grandpa died very unexpectedly. It was an extremely difficult time for me. Yet despite the loss and sadness I felt inside, one thing was for sure. My grandpa taught me lifelong lessons about love and how a real man should love his family. I was extremely blessed to have a person like Grandpa in my life, and I hope that one day I can set as positive an example for my family as he did for me. Grandpa was a fantastic listener. He would always ask me about my day and then stop and listen to all the things I had to say. He loved to take me out to eat and to get to know me as a person. Several times a week, we could be found in a booth at Winchell's Donut Shop, enjoying apple fritters with milk. Also, each and every day, starting when I was 3, Grandpa walked a mile path with me through the trees of Corral de Tierra. We collected leaves, sticks, and bugs, and at the end of our walk, we would sit on a bench where we talked about what we had seen that day or anything else that was on my mind. More often than not, we dozed off in the warm sunshine together. Grandpa taught me about life and the adventure of being a young boy. Most of all, he loved me unconditionally. He cared. Grandpa helped me my passion for soccer by driving me to practices, and cheering on my whole team at games, even for tournaments in faraway cities. Also, when he came over to my house in the evenings, we would play Monopoly together. He repeatedly said to me to not go soft on him when I was winning. He wanted me to win with gusto. But he never just let me win. I had to earn it. Crying when I lost was never an option. Trying my best, however, was the lesson. I learned to laugh at myself and to simply enjoy the company of my family. My grandpa meant so much to me. He was more than my friend. He was my grandpa in every sense of the word. He was there for me when I needed him the most, caring for me and supporting me unconditionally. He loved me for who I was. I am proud of the example he chose to be to me, as he taught me how to be a real man. To my grandpa, I say, thank you.
Swimmers, we may have dry land today, as Catalina, I believe, is not keeping their pool open for us, so meet up at the vans, but be prepared, bring your shoes, shorts, whatever. Thank you.
Okay, so everyone on the girls soccer team needs to bring money for coach's gift and their uniforms.
So give those to either me, Lainey, or Mara by the end of the week.
Yeah, same deal for guys. Coach's gift at $7 a piece. Everybody should get it into me or Ryan. His mom was gracious enough to go ahead and buy that gift certificate right before the event. So we really all her, and let's not disrespect that by not paying. Also, Halsey and I are going to be playing in the All-Star game this weekend after next. And
It's in 3, March 16th.
yeah, March 16th, and it's going to be a big event, and we could definitely use your support, so come out and show your support. Thank you.
Same idea, boys who play basketball this year. I need your uniforms by Friday. Thanks.
I just want to thank everyone who came to my screening of Finding Kind on Friday. I really appreciated your support. And also, like Mr. Harmon said, we're going to be meeting in the small path groups tomorrow. And some of the questions are kind of about the film. You don't actually have to have seen the film, so I'm just going to give you a brief overview. It's about 2 college girls who went on a road trip with their mom across the country, and they created a school program more like geared towards girls about going against girl like bullying and things like that. So some of the questions tomorrow will just be about kindness and how we can prevent it and stuff like that. Okay, thanks.
be making for the blood drive because it's today. For those of you who signed up, don't forget your times, and if you didn't get a chance to sign up, it's totally cool. They'll take walk-ins. Just be sure to go during lunch or during a free so you don't have to miss any of your classes. And it's just at the top of the stairs from the breezeway. It's a huge bus, you can't miss it. Those who receive permission slips from either me or Mary have it with you when you go donate so that they can allow you to donate. Thank you.
Okay, teachers, there's a bunch of you who don't have pictures for the yearbook, so we have on our list Ms. Bates, Mr. B, Mr. Daniel, Sensei, Ms. Greco-Newbert, Mr. Kirkland, Mr. Clevin, Mr. Walker, and Ms. Whittle. So Rosalie or I will find you guys during lunch or a freeze at some point tomorrow to take those. So if you want to wear something fancy, do that. Also, if you're a teacher and you weren't on that list but you don't have a picture, come tell one of us. Do that.
Right, and just a reminder, artists, keep drawing, we need your drawings, and seniors, keep submitting senior superlatives and sending us your alternate photos for your mugshot, and we will, hopefully, we would like all of those to us by next Friday.
Except for the person I already talked to about an extension. Also, apparently people have been just leaving their stuff sitting out in the quad and on benches and stuff, which is fine during the day, but apparently people have been leaving it overnight and over weekends, which is a really bad idea. It's pretty safe but during the day, but people will steal your stuff. People have lost laptops and valuables. I remember like sophomore year, I left my locker open. Someone stole all the magnets off the door. And it causes a lot of work for people who have to see stuff out, pick it up, and take it to the lost and found, and then a lot of times you can't find your stuff, so just don't leave your stuff here overnight. Don't know why you would do that, but don't.
Alright, hello again. Also, just touching on the robotics side of things, we're still looking for a logo. The competition's coming right up, and if you have any artistic talent or not, make us a logo, because we really do need one. We're also looking for a mascot, which would be kind of fun to have. Second thing, service opportunity. I don't usually do these, but if you're looking to teach on Saturdays robotics, which is just the broad, general, science, math, engineering, whatever. If you have any experience or would like to have some experience with teaching that, please talk to me, and it's going to be pretty much a great experience. Thank
you. The Panetta Institute is once again hosting the lecture series, and this year the theme is Learning the Lessons of History. Is the past prologue to the future? It's an interesting topic. The first lecture, War and Peace, not Tolstoy, 100 years since World War I, a particularly interesting topic for me since I've always considered the start of World War I to be the tragic and defining moment of the 20th century. It will be held on March 10th. It's open to juniors and seniors. If you're interested in going, come to my room. I'll have a couple of sign-up sheets for you on the whiteboard. You'll need to get permission from your teachers. We would leave sometime during the noon hour. It begins at 12:15. It ends 3:30-ish, something like that. Thank you.
Two things. One, York's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream is in 1 week from March 6th to 9th, and I'm still looking for ushers. So if you're going to be an usher or interested in doing it, please find me as soon as possible to tell me on what day you would like to be an usher. Second of all, I do a weekly trash pickup for Marine Life Studies. It happens every Sunday, and this Sunday it'll be from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in Carmel at the Art of Dr. Seuss / Dennis Ray Fine Arts Gallery. So if you're interested, you should talk to me about that too.
So this winter break, actually, I went to Guatemala, which is where I got this awesome jacket. And I went with Humanity First, which is a nonprofit organization. We held a medical camp. And so, I've been involved with them since I was like 6 years old. And so I was actually the cameraman for the trip, and I recorded 2 short videos for them. And so they finally got approved to be like viewed. And so there's a bunch of copyright stuff. So I will be showing them at PATH tomorrow, so if you guys want to come, it'll only be for like the first 10 minutes, so then you guys can go answer Audrey's questions after. And for those of you who've seen my Spanish videos, you know I'm an awesome editor, and for those of you who haven't, as Aaron Ray says, they will lower your IQ by 20 points apiece. So, please do come though and watch if you want to learn about how to do like, similar service projects or something like that. It'd be a great opportunity, and I really appreciate it.
For tomorrow, Mr. Fink's Passport Waffle Day is on, so bring whatever you need to bring. If you don't know what you're supposed to bring, check on Facebook or ask around. Thanks.